And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock it. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Bane, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists. The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Booker against Morant. Outside Booker. No good from outside. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Paul. Jackson can't get it to go.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Booker into the lane. Up and in on the layup.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Bridges against Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Up top Morant. He's guarded by Bridges. And again, Memphis no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Crowder outside. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Paul. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Ayton. Adams covering. Stolen by Jackson. All alone on the break. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Three-pointer, Bridges. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks finds Adams. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Bridges against Morant. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Morant's got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Morant against Bridges. The drive by Morant. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice pass. Such unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
And here's Morant outside. Adams, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Crowder. With the crossover. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Stolen by Bridges. Can't get it to drop. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Shamet. The kick out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Conchar pulls it in. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Clark, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Shamet. He buries it from 3. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Clark, the pass to Williams. Jones in the post, defended by Payne. Clark outside. Over Payne. With the clock winding down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And the basket by Aldama.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Saric a screen. Back to Lee. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Tries again. And it's Jones getting it to go. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Clark. That one's good. This game is all even. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. 1:02 left in the first half of this game. Bridges against Morant. On the wing, Bane. And that one's long.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Booker against Brooks. Hayden with a screen. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 6 points.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Bridges outside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
From deep, Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from Paul. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so...
The Grizzlies, 30.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Morant, the pass to Jackson. The 3. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And Now a 7-point Suns lead.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Morant, pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Ayton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Bane. Booker defending. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks from outside. Knocks down the triple. Brooks has got 6 points.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Crowder, a screen on Brooks. Crowder outside. 3-pointer. And stolen by Bane. On the take. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot to put on the spot here?
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
Yeah, no argument here. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Morant.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Memphis.
That one drops. He ties it up. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Paul passes to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Bridges. And is blocked. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Booker against Brooks. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. Another shot. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Bane finds Jackson. Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Now Brooks. For the lead. Pure from 3-point range. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Booker. Takes it inside.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Booker. A line change here for Memphis.
Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Paul against Jones. 27 seconds left in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Booker to the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And there's the screen. Pass to Aldama from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The shot, no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns UK team.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Johnson and Saric at the 4 and the 5. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Saric. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Shamet. Right side Johnson. 4 on the clock. Back to Shamet. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to Williams. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Morant. And stolen by Bridges. Paul passes to Crowder. To take the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The crafty call is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Bridges against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Booker goes in. 2 points. That one goes. And the Suns lead by 3.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Booker. Here's the 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Jackson, pass to Morant. From the arc. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. To the inside. Here's Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Booker against Brooks. Pass to Crowder. Clock is at 3. Offline with a 3. Memphis trailing here. Payne with it. Back to Brooks. Oh, they get a hand on it. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Paul into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
On the wing, Brooks. Adams with a screen on Booker. 3-pointer, Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Crowder, the pass to Booker. minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. And the basket by Bridges.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Payne finds Brooks. Looking to win the run. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Releases from 15. Morant, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Got a piece of it. Morant, the pass to Jackson. No good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. There's Jackson with the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies on offense, trailing by 10. And here's Bane. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
It's time for the NBA. And with these teams, Brent, we have... couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now here's Jackson. driving to the basket.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Here's Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Crowder with it. Guarded now by Morris. Passes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac a screen on Paul. Jackson passes to Zubac. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Booker. From the arc. And he drops that one in. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
It's good.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Drives to the hoop. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And here's Morris for 3. The shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ball outside. Booker left side. Ball finds Booker. Fade away. Drills it from outside. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Suns.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Jackson against Paul. Right side Jackson. Pocket 6. And they double up Jackson. Zubac in the post. Ayton's there. No good from Zubac. Phoenix leading by 7. On the wing, Booker. He's got 9. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
George with the bucket.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Zubac. And the pass to Morris. Kicks to George. And they call the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
Previous play is under
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Paul. Left side Crowder. He feeds it to Bridges. Leonard with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
First one falls for him. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. And it's Powell in for Paul George.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
George and Johnson are on the block. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Lee in its small forward. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Shamet. Johnson inside. Kennard covering. Johnson surveying the floor. The Suns need to get a shot off. Payne. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 6. Now we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Charge a screen on Powell. Shamet the pass to Charge. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
All with it. Working on Payne. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Wall.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson outside. Out to Lee. He's looking for Charge and finds him. And here is Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
The shot's good. Covington's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Johnson sends the screen for Payne. Takes a 3. Johnson can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kennard on the wing. Covered by Lee. Pulls it up. And that one, good. Kennard's got his first bucket of the night.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
Shaman kicks to Johnson. It's good from long range. And the Suns lead by 7.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Wall passes to Covington. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Wall taking his time here. On the clock. Pass to Kennard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Phoenix making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix leading by 8. Booker outside. A fader. Rebounded by Covington. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Nifty move. Wall, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Powell. Wall against Ayton. Outside, Wall. Over Ayton.
This is what the coaches are asking from Deion.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the
30. The Clippers, 22.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Clippers trail by 12. Outside Jackson. Morris with a screen on Paul. And they double up Jackson. Passes to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 12. Stolen by George. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jackson down low, defended by Paul. Here's Zubac. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. While other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And it's Leonard missing. Suns leading by 13. And there's the pass to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Outside Jackson. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bridges against Leonard.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Booker looking around. Pass to Bridges. Fades back. No good from Booker.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
On the wing, Morris. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Booker outside. Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Booker with no one around. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
And it's good for two. Leonard's got 6.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
And how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Jackson against Paul. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Leonard's got the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. George against Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Sharge and Johnson are on the block. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clippers trail by 13. George dishes to Covington. Ball with it, working on Payne, and yes, it's good.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
It's stolen by Wall. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. But that is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Wall. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bridges passes to Booker. To the middle. It's stolen by Morris. Covington against Ayton. Morris dishes to Covington. George passes to Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
For three, Booker. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard kicks to Morris. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Ayton inside. Covington's there, and that one's good, Ayton. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Clippers trail by 14. Wall up top, defended by Paul. Wall, no luck. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Booker's shot is good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A deep three from Leonard. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns leading by 15. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And he gets it to go.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Covington passes to George. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Ayton a screen. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.
And welcome the 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris. When you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there is a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the one. Good on the bucket.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Morant. He shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Back to George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
George for 3. Inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bane. Shoots over George. Bane, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Morant with it, guarded now by George. Outside Bane, there's the 3. No good there, so the Clippers will take it the other way. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Leonard on the take, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Outside Wall. Back to George. Morris for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
3-pointer Brooks. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. It's George on the wing. Trying to get back on track. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Morant with it. Checked by Wall. Outside Bain. Wall against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot from downtown. And it's Morant missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
George against Bain. George's shot is good.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they get it back. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got his third bucket of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
George outside. The three is up. That doesn't go either for George. The three from Bain. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by... Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
On the floor for the Clippers. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Robert Covington is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Batum in at the 5, down low. Count it.
Well, Reggie Jackson getting more and more confident as the ball handler in pick-and-roll action. That is nicely done.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Batum sets a screen. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Adams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading.
Who's got tired?
Outside Jones. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell outside. And there's the drive. Pass to Covington. Now Powell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate. Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. And here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers in the lead. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Batum. Clark covers. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Clark outside to halt the run. He can't get it to go. Good D by Covington. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down low. Now here's Clark. And stolen by Covington. And they're on the run. For 3, Powell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the middle. Clark with a screen on Powell. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside Covington.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
Here's Batum. Give him 8 points now. Kennard on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, an excellent free throw shooter. Luke Kennard is not the guy you want to send to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Conchar. Clark with it. And here is Williams. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Jackson. Throws it up high. So we conclude the first half. Clippers ahead. They lead by 8. Stay with us, folks.
14. The Clippers, 22.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Back to Wall. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And that one's good.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Wall. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the inside, here's Zubac, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Memphis Grizzlies. The free throw drops from Zubac. And Zubac drops them both. Memphis trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morant finds Jackson. Here's Morant. Wall covering. From deep. It's rebounded by Morris. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And Zubac drops them both. Morant with it. He's got 11. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Up top, Wall. Adams covering. Kicks it to George. For 3. Hits a 3-pointer. George has got 7.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Outside Wall. George outside. Morris on the wing. Kicks it to George. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. That one's good from Morris on the assist by George. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game. Morant against Wall. Adams inside. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. That's good. Brooks for 3. 6 points for him.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Pass to George. Back to Leonard. The 3 is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brooks finds Bain. Up top, Morant. Now here's Jackson. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Morant doesn't need the 3-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Outside Wall. Morris outside. George outside. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Takes a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The ball's knocked loose. Leonard against Brooks. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Leonard outside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Jackson with a screen on Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. Bain against George. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. Here's Wall. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Clippers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the center position. Jackson, the pass to Covington. Kennard outside. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies shooting 34% thus far in this game. Clark with it, guarded by Covington. Oh, Clark with the slam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Jackson outside. Pass to Covington. Out to Powell. Back to Covington. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the Grizzlies now. 11-point game. Jones against Jackson. Here's Aldama on the wing. Conchar. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Over Powell. Williams misses. Kennard against Williams. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. And he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
On the wing, Jones. Back to Conchar. Clark with a screen on Powell. Here's Conchar. Shoots over Powell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kennard outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
To the paint. Williams finds Clark. Uncovered. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
Clark with a screen on Powell. Conchar. And stolen by Covington. The finish. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Jones. To win the run. Sinks it from distance. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Powell left side. Kennard outside. Jackson on the wing. Batum with a screen on Jones. Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Powell. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way, and the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game, and the Grizzlies with some changes. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Paul George.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And that one drops. Ball's got his first points in this one.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Morant. The three ball. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George passes to Morris. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Leonard against Brooks. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Adams with a screen on Bridges. Outside Morant. There's the triple. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And it's Brooks missing. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And stolen by Bane. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Crowder, a screen on Brooks. Booker against Brooks. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Booker for three. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Adams with a screen on Booker. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Morant, pass to Brooks. Offensive rebound. Outside Bain. Oh, deflected. To the inside. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Bridges against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Crowder, a screen on Brooks. For 3, Booker gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 5 points. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. That one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Outside Morant. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adams has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Paul against Morant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
For 3, Booker. It's a tie game in Memphis. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward. 3-pointer, Brooks. Hauled in by Paul. And Phoenix shooting only 42%. Booker finds Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you look at Mikal Bridges, He's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in McHale jail.
A line change here for Memphis. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Johnson with a bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Clark for 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Jones in the post, defended by Payne. Now Williams. Here's Conchar. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Konchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Payne finds Saric. Now here's Johnson. Outside Payne. Clark against Johnson. And it's blocked by Clark. And here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. Over Saric. Aldama, no good.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Outside Payne. Back to Bridges. And there's a 3-second violation. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Payne. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Clark. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And Johnson no good on that one.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson. At the line for 1.
The Suns leading. Pass to Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
From deep, Johnson knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Back to Conchar. There's a screen. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. 50 seconds left in the first half. Back to Lee. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's off on the first. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Aldama. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Payne, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. Booker against Bain. Booker with it. He's got 5. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Here's Jackson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Yeah,
It's a tie game in Memphis. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Suns, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Bane. And here's Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And he sinks the second.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Morant against Booker. Three-pointer, Brooks. Nice D from Bridges.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Knocks down the long J.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Jackson, left side. Outside for Morant. Jackson, the screen. And then Morant with the jam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Ayton, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Ball against Morant. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. 5 on the clock. And the layup falls. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Inside, here's Crowder for 3. Bridges connects from downtown. Bridges has got 8.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams to the left wing. Outside Morant. The wide open shot is on the money. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Bane. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Man, good whistle there.
And And Bain drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Ayton against Adams. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Puts up a three. And Ayton pulls it down. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Tipped away. Brooks with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. There's the three. And it's Brooks missing. The Suns trailing. Now Booker. 6 points for him. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Outside Payne. There's the drive to take the lead. Lee on the wing. Pass to Shaman. The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Saric. Here's Aldama. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Shaman. Good D by Clark.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Suns foul. Damian first personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Clark against Johnson. Clark in the post. Williams from long range. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Jones against Payne. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Suns lead by 7.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Clark. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's a screen by Johnson. Now here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Payne against Jones. Clark with a screen on Payne. Here's Jones. Clark up top, covered by Johnson. Clark, no good. Phoenix calls timeout. They're on top by 7. 1:49 left in the final quarter. Memphis ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Phoenix. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Crowder, a screen on Brooks. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. Booker for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 11.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. On the wing, Crowder to the middle. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Unloads. Tried to tip it in, couldn't get it. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the... locker room. Hoping to put on a show. For their fans here. Here tonight. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now here's Wall. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and... Oh!
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
With three, Booker. Rebound by the Clippers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
5 to shoot. And George kicks to Leonard. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
That's what he... big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball against Paul. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, we've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Good on the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And good that time. George has got his second basket of the night.
Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Zubac. Jacks up a three, and George is good for three. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. The outside leaner. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Leonard finds George. Over Booker. Out to Morris. Pass to Leonard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Booker. Launches a 3. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to Zubac. Here's George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by Booker.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. George and Johnson are on the block. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's Lee in at the 3 spot. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jackson's got his first basket of the night. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Shamet missing. Clippers leading by 4. Jackson finds Batum. Pass to Kennard. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. This one for 3. Lee passes to Shamet. Driving in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
On the wing, Batum. Covered by Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blow. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shamet the pass to Šarić. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jackson deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Jackson. Covington, a screen on Paul. That's tipped and taken away by Paul. Booker, right side. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Booker. There's the drive. Crowder. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Powell against Booker. Powell in the high post. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The three, Bridges gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson down low. Here's Covington. The pass to Kennard. Doubled by Bridges. Kennard kicks to Batum. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got his first 2 points.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Outside Leonard. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bridges. And the Suns lead by 6.
Now you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
Throws it up high. And the dunk by Zubac.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. I thank you, David and folks.
The Suns 30.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 6. And George, here we go. Good on the shot.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
And George with the stuff.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Booker outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Back to Leonard. For the lead. Here's Zubac. Morris looking over the floor. And Paul over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the clock. Morris kicks to Leonard. And deflected by Bridges.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 1. Booker, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wall against Paul. Paul with the steal. Here's Booker. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Leonard inside. Defended by Booker. And that one drops for him.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot for foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Second free throw, no good. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
To the inside, here's Bridges. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 13 points for Mikal Bridges.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Kennard kicks to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Saric outside. The 3. Good on the triple. Saric has got 5 points so far.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Batum sets a screen for Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Shamet the pass to Lee. Back to Shamet. For the three. Another three for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Reggie Jackson showing his physicality from the point guard position.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Both free throws good from Jackson. And so here's Phoenix. 4-point game. Here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Johnson. Payne looking around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Jackson with it. He's got 9. Down low. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7th. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Kennard against Bridges. The shot's good from Kennard.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation, when he looks to take over.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Booker against George. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. In the corner, it's Morris. George against Booker. And George kicks to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Booker against George. And it's George finishing it off.
You love any found points. That's like coins in the couch. And PG just got rich.
Suns leading by 3. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. A nice shot by Booker.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Outside, George. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Ayton a screen on George. To the paint. Shoots. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Wall looking it over. Inside. Morris passes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 11 points for Leonard.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Booker, good.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Outside for George. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Zubac.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 7.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Leonard, no luck. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The drive by Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard inside. He's against Bridges. Left side, Leonard. That shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Paul against Wall. Pass to Crowder. Lets it go with the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Morris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And the powerful frame of Morris. Difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
Booker with no one around. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. Second chance shot. The rebound by Paul George.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now Booker. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA. On 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Now here's Wall. Zubac with a screen on Morant. Wall attacking. And the big finish by Wall.
Now this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And the big finish by Wall.
It just comes off so aggressively. Wall so hard to guard.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. On the wing, Bane. On the wing, Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Morris. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Jackson outside. Here's Brooks. Tipped. Now George. Morris outside. Jackson against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jam by George.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Leonard against Jackson. Leonard outside. He can't hit that time.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Shoots. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Morant's got 6 points. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Morant, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The Clippers in the lead. To the paint. Here's George. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Inside, here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Adams against Jackson. Pass to Covington. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Brooks from outside. Covington grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Back to Batum. Kennard on the wing. And here's George. Jackson on the wing. Shoots over Morant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's John Wall making highlights for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Green out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the center, filling out the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Clark against Covington. Aldama. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Jackson with it. Covington, a screen on Jones, and it's Jackson on the take. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Kennard has the open look. Offensive board. Pass to Powell. Five to shoot. Down low. Second chance effort. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Aldama. Green for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Kennard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Powell against Clark. Pass to Conchar. Clark with the screen. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Kennard outside. Back to Batum. Oh, Green with a block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
The Grizzlies have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Jones. And he buries his first look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Jackson against Jones. Jackson outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's such poise from the crafty guard. Reggie Jackson, skilled at finishing in tough coverage.
And that one falls for Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Jackson outside. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 9.
I love to see a guard who's willing to fight through contact and finish. Reggie Jackson does just that.
Pass to Clark. 1:16 left in the second period. Jones from outside. That one doesn't drop, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Covington up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wow, it's good.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Back to Jones. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Clark for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Clark's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Jackson down low. Defended by Jones. Here's Powell. Up top Batum. Left side Covington. Pass to Jackson. It's deflected. And stolen by Covington. To the inside. Out to Powell. Jackson with it. Back to Powell. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Clippers on top, up by 9. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, have we seen Reggie Jackson really have a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Listen, we are talking about one of the strongest and most physical players at his position. John Wall, give me a little contact, no problem.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's George. The shot off that time.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Deflected. Tries again. Brooks, right side. George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Wall, the pass to Morris. Back to Wall. Kicks it to George. Five on the clock. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Wall against Morant. Left side Bane. Pass to Morant. Now here's Jackson. From behind the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Morant. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Wall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And so Wall nails them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Jones drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Leonard up top. Green covering. Rebounded by Green. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Zubac.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Wall. Now Leonard. Puts the move on. Here's Zubac. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Back to Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Zubac finds Leonard. Powell outside. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Jones from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Leonard passes to Wall. Back to Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Jones. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Covington's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. Green for three. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got rebound number 7 tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Batum, knocked loose, and stolen by Clark. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, great D that time from Powell. To the paint. And he makes it on the layup. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Grizzlies shooting 41% in this game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And here's Jackson. Four on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is his sweet spot. Reggie Jackson, when he puts it on the deck, he is quite comfortable.
Outside Morant. Out to the wing. Adams finds Morant. The three. And they'll get another chance. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Jackson against Morant. Kennard outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson against Morant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Ja Morant picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Pure from three-point range.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Morant against Jackson. To the middle. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 4. Morant with a defensive effort. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Fires the three. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
At the line for your Clippers.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And it's Memphis the other way. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
It's tipped. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Bain. Kicks it out to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Brooks with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Reggie Jackson, because he caught his rhythm, folks, he's just got his foot on the gas pedal. Defense better figure this out quick.
Brooks finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Covington with a block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
1:05 left in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Kennard can't get it to go.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Morant driving in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. On Robert Covington, the free throw drops for Morant. Here's Powell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Brooks outside. And it's off from three-point range. It's Powell on the wing. Kicks it out to Kennard. Over Morant. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. So the Clippers win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie.